But we're joined now by Mountaineer outfielder, former Nitro high school standout Matt Frazer. And Matt, good evening to you.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, we're doing well. Congratulations on the season so far. How significant was it this past weekend for you guys to go out there, go to Texas in Austin, and win 2 of 3 on the road there?
Oh, it was huge. I mean, Austin, there's a lot of tradition there, and obviously they had a lot of people rooting for them, but we were able to get on there and pull 2 wins out of it.
And now you led the team last year in doubles and in home runs, doing well again this year, topped the team in RBIs and home runs. How would you break down your game specifically so far?
Oh, my biggest thing is just to stay patient and take what they give me and not get out of my game plan. So as long as I stay within myself, I feel like that's my best approach.
Hey, Matt, a lot has been made of this season with all the travel that you guys are doing. What is it like having to play so many games, so many different places?
I mean, it's definitely rough when it comes to, managing your time and be able to get all your schoolwork done. But we're getting to go to a lot of places and see a lot of things. So they've all been really good trips.
We're joined by Mountaineer outfielder Matt Frazer. Matt, talk a little bit about we heard a lot going into the Big 12 about what a great baseball league it is. Talk, maybe compare and contrast a little bit the Big 12 versus where you're coming from in the Big East.
The Big East, obviously, it wasn't a huge baseball school, but there were still a lot of good teams in the Big East. But the Big 12 is definitely a baseball powerhouse. And it's like every game we play, we're facing someone that has the potential to go in the top 10 rounds.
Yeah, and over the weekend there in Texas, I know you guys played in front of big crowds. What was the atmosphere like in Texas? I know that's something that Coach Mazey would like to start to build here in Morgantown, especially when they get that new stadium in here.
Oh yeah, that atmosphere was it was pretty crazy for a college baseball game, especially for us coming from the Big East. I think Saturday they sold out, and they have 10,000 people behind them. It makes a big difference.
Now, you're an in-state guy, mentioned before, from Nitro. What's that been like, being able to play in Charleston? I know it's been difficult, all the travel, but at the same point, like you mentioned, it has given you an opportunity to go to a lot of different places, different parts of the state. You've played in Charleston, had a Big 12 series there against Texas Tech, and another chance this weekend playing close to home for you in Beckley.
Yeah, I mean, it gives all the fans down there a chance to come and see us play that normally wouldn't be able to. Well, I know there's a lot of people that work and just aren't able to travel. So us being able to play close to home, I'm sure it's really big for those fans down there.
Hey, Matt, you're one of the holdovers from Coach Van Zant. Coach Mazey definitely coaches a little bit differently. On Twitter today, he posted, "How about a series win on the road against the most storied baseball program in the history of college baseball? I love coaching this team." What is it like playing for Coach Mazey?
Oh, it's great. It's a whole different style of play with him, and it's honestly 10 times better. And it shows when we go down and play like our potential, and we beat Texas. 2 out of 3 games at their home field.
Do you kind of have a chip on your shoulder going into the year? I know the preseason coaches poll, everyone picked West Virginia to finish last, and here you guys are exceeding those expectations so far. You're at 6th in the league, at 6-6 overall. You just won a series at Texas. How much, or I guess how motivating has it been for you guys to maybe overcome where those expectations were for people outside looking in?
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously no one expected anything out of us this year, and us being picked dead last was kind of expected. But it was just proving people wrong and earning respect in this league, and I think we're starting to do that.
Now, Harrison Musgrave on the mound, he was named the Big 12 pitcher of the week, and he's certainly made a big impact. Got the win back on Friday, a 1-0 shutout win for you guys. He's another in-state guy like yourself. He's from Bridgeport. What do you think that says about in-state guys being able to play at this level? I know Coach Mazey has said he wants to make that a priority, getting more guys from in-state who have the ability to play at this level.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I mean, obviously you get the in-state people here. I mean, it's just playing with a lot of pride. And Harrison Musgrave, he's been lights out lately, and I just really, there's nothing but good things to say about Harrison. He's done everything that coaches asked for. He's kept us in games. We gave him run support, and he's just dominated them.
Now, how about you specifically? What were your options coming out of high school? Did you always want to play for West Virginia?
Yeah, I mean, I was always hoped to have that opportunity, and I was lucky enough to get it.
Hey, Matt, I was able to watch 3 years of West Virginia baseball. The bats were different back then. A lot of balls used to fly out of the yard. They've changed that stuff since you've been there. How different is it playing with the new bats?
I'm definitely used to it now. At first, it was a big difference just because it was a really drastic change. But if you still square a ball up, it's still going to go. But yeah, there's a lot of fly balls that used to go out that don't go out now. So it's definitely changed the game.
Our guest is Mountaineer outfielder Matt Frazer. Matt, give us your take on the TIF bill passing and the news that the new stadium is coming. Now, chances are good you're not going to get a chance to actually play in it, but what do you think that means to the program?
Oh, that's huge. To get a major league ballpark in there, and I think it's really gonna be good for not only us but for the state. It's gonna be able to draw a lot more people in, and get a lot of people a chance to see us play.
Well, good deal, Matt. We really do appreciate the time, and you have family coming out to the game in Beckley there against Kansas.
Yeah, I'll have a couple people coming.
Okay, well, good deal. What do you know about Kansas? Have you been able to break down them yet?
Honestly, I have no idea about Kansas. With the schedule we have now, I'm barely having enough time to get the stuff that I need to get done.
Yeah, and you guys, you're going to be back on the road here tomorrow, right? Heading to Youngstown State on Wednesday. So, well, Matt, again, we appreciate the time. Wish you the best of luck for the rest of the season. Hopefully, we'll get a good crowd out there in Beckley for you guys this weekend against the Jayhawks.
Yeah, sounds good. I really appreciate it, guys.
All right, thank you. There you go. Matt Frazer, West Virginia outfielder. He's leading the team in home runs and tying for the lead in RBIs as well.